I never thought I was worthy enough to have that ease in life. Like, that wasn't my lifestyle. I thought it was supposed to be total chaos all the time. And so when you're learning to leave that chaos behind and to focus on the direction you want to go is the biggest difference for me in early recovery and later in recovery. I am the oldest child out of 7 children, and I grew up with a single mom who definitely had her own substance misuse disorder. We saw a lot of drinking, fighting, multiple partners coming over. It was just a really interesting life growing up. So about 16, I started drinking alcohol and had a great time. I thought I was having a great time. Quit school, have a great time with my friends. Then I met my husband, my now husband, at about 19 years old and had children really quickly, and still drinking here and there. But about 28 years old, I started using substances of opiates. I started to crush and snort opiates, Percocet, Vicodin. It gave me this new life almost, like it took some stress away. Then about 2 years into it, couldn't go a day without it. And I was finding myself just always seeking it. My life started to fall apart. I lost my job. I just told my husband I needed to go. I was like, I need to go to rehab. This is it. Like, I'm all done. I was there for 7 days. Which I thought was enough. I went about my life at home with nothing, just completely free of everything. And I thought that, like I said, abstinence was the way to go. Probably 3 months into that, I was starting to kick holes in walls, punch things, hit things. I was just so angry. I didn't even really know what my anger was for. Then I started using it again because I just couldn't deal with the anger and the frustration. I thought that would help with that. And so I started to dabble a little bit, but you can't just dabble when you go back to using. So within a week or two, I was right back up to doing like 20, 30 pills a day. April 5th, 2005 at 5:30 p.m., I snorted my last Percocet on my friend's sink. And I was like, I cannot do this anymore. Like, I just don't want to live like this anymore. So my friend brought me up to the emergency room, and they got me and they took me to Seton. The hospital was able to find me a bed at Seton. And I was there for 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, I can do this with abstinence. And so I did with abstinence until 2013 when I found peer support, and then which turned my life around completely. And I was like, you got some stuff up here you need to work on, and you can't just keep running from your childhood and acting like nothing ever happened. I like to call it when I rediscovered recovery, because abstinence isn't just recovery. There's much more to recovery than abstinence. The last 8 years, finding peer support and learning about my thought process and learning about counseling and learning about healthy behaviors and dealing with your emotions. Long-term recovery has brought me to this most amazing place called the Link Center. I never thought I would be where I am today, basically. And recovery definitely brought me here because now I'm the director of a recovery center. Some of the tools that I have used in recovery is being able to look at myself in the mirror and smile back at it, which took me probably just the last couple of years. Being able to be comfortable in my surroundings, getting up and having a cup of coffee in the morning and saying good morning to my husband, and just all those natural family things that I probably took for granted for many, many years, and I'm actually now settling into it, and recovery just is ease. It's ease. What I would like the community and people in active use to know is you're not alone, and to reach out and just call somebody, talk to somebody. There's gonna be answers on the other end, and it might feel gooey, and it might feel not right, and it might feel like you're not good enough, or you might feel you're not ready, and you might not be. If you reach out and you just start talking about things, it's gonna lead you in a different direction. Being able to talk to others about like experiences makes all the difference in the world.